Hello and welcome to a lap time challenge video. This video I'm going to show you a lap guide around this Nurb GP using this new Hyundai Elantra. Uh, Top time at the moment's high 220, oh sorry, low 220. Probably won't be much faster than that because my lap felt good. I'm only 3 tenths off it, and yeah, I don't think there's much in it. Maybe it might get the 1.1 or 0.0, so my rough estimate for gold will be around the 224.4 to 224.3 area. If you're in that zone, should be gold. Anyway, I'm gonna hopefully help you guys improve on this combination as much as possible. Anyway, look at the power curve for this car, the new Hyundai. So you see the peak power is around 6.4 kh revs, I would say. So you want to shift just past it so that you get a bit of power after the peak power, which is still higher than the gear you change to. Anyway, now I'm going to show you my fastest hop I did and the guide after it. Enjoy. Okay, so that's my fastest lap I just shown there. Before I show you the rough brake markers, etc., I'll say I'm changing from 34 around 82 mile an hour, and from 4th to 5th around 111, 112 mile an hour, that range. So whatever kilometers that is, that's when you'll see here whereabouts I'm shifting. It's about a 95% shift point anyway. I'd like to say reason it's coming out today and not yesterday is because I'm enjoying doing the daily races at the moment. So I did this lap time early yesterday actually, but I'm just doing the recording Friday morning now. So a couple hours before you'll see this when it gets uploaded anyway. Anyway, keyword first I'd say is throttle input, and you'll see why in some of the corners. But I'll show. Anyway, start up, of course. I will say I brake just before this cone. Go the right line to start the lap. Just to try carry as much speed as possible to the start line. You see throttle input? I'd do about 85% throttle input. just to not have too much front tyres spinning, so I don't basically scrub the tyres too much. Anyway, see, 95% shift point. First braking marker. See this 150 board and this dark tarmac on the outside of the white line. I brake in between them. See, I'm on the brake lights now. In between this and the 150. Now, you're going to see me, I'm not fully to the left, you'll see me brake a straight line towards the outside curb. As soon as I get there, you'll see me start to turn in. I stay 100% on the brakes until I'm basically at the apex where I start to trail brake at the end. I'm looking for about 37-38 mile an hour apex speed on this corner here. So as you see, I'll still fully on the brakes now. I'm only just trail braking as I'm slowing the car down pretty much. Try get your right wheels at least on this curb. You can cut it a little bit without touching this bollard. I don't know which way is faster. It might be faster to cut it like I did in the stop, but as long as you get the right wheels on this curb, that is ideal. Since it was a very slow speed corner in 4K, you could go 100% throttle here, no problem. You might have a tiny bit of wheels braking traction, but it's fine. It's faster just to be 100% throttle. Anyway, next corner, quite hard to describe. I'm about in the middle of the track. You'll see me tap the brakes as I get towards the apex, just to try flick this front wheel drive car towards the corner and set myself up on the exit. You'll see me tap like a 20% brake input towards the entry of the corner. I was looking for about 50. It's about 57 mile an hour from memory, and I'm on the throttle quite early. So you see, I'm going back on throttle already. I'm not even close to the exit of the corner yet. And I will say, try get your left wheels as much to the outside as possible on this curve, just to open up the entry for this next corner, and to obviously maximise the exit from the previous corner. You will again have front wheel scrubbing a bit, so be careful. You can't. So if you go on the throttle too early, etc., and you full throttle and turn a lot, you'll just understeer off. So just be careful of that. Anyway, next braking marker. See this white line here and this different curbing on the outside, or one off, or whatever. I brake pretty much directly in between the two here. So I was looking for about 82 mile an hour, 84 mile an hour, and then that's when I decided to brake. So I'll brake about here, pretty much indirectly between the two I just pointed out. I'm going to pause at the corner here. Now, if you cut, you see this little different type of curb here on the inside of the red and white bit. If you go, even if your right wheels are on the track, if you cut this bit a bit too much, you'll invalidate your lap time. So just be careful. You'll see on my lap, I am on it. If I was any more to the left, I probably would have had the lap invalidated. So just be careful. I was looking for about 39, 40 mile an hour from memory here. Then here, I go on the throttle and I stayed fully to the left, well, as close to the left as possible without losing too much time on this exit. Go on throttle as possible, of course, and I cut this bit as much as possible. So I think as long as your left wheel is on the red and white curb, it'll be alright. I was looking for about 62 mile an hour at this point, and you'll see I'm on a 60% throttle input. If I went any more, I would understeer ride. That's why I'm going 60% throttle, just to gradually pick up the speed and make the corner. And I'll pause here again. If you have the left wheels, I think touch this part of the Astro, it will invalidate your lap time because your right wheels will be off the track as well at that point. So try get your left wheels to line up with this green, the brighter green Astro turf here. Well, fake Astro, I like to call it. And make sure your right wheels are back on the track before you get to this point as well, like here. Next corner. I'll pause here. I brake indirectly between the track changing point. So basically at this third cone here, that's where I decided to brake for this corner. Now, I don't know if it's faster to be third gear or fourth gear. I felt more comfortable staying in fourth and just being on the throttle early. So you'll see me being in fourth gear. I do mess this corner slightly though. So I'm here now. I'm about 70 mile an hour apex speed. you want your left wheels to hook on this curb if possible, just to try drag your car a bit more towards the inside from the next part of the corner. I missed it a bit, so I probably lost half a tenth here. Next braking point, I broke at the end of the first red part of the curb. That is my braking marker for this corner. As soon as I saw I was around 51 mile an hour halfway through the corner, I went back fully on the throttle. Use as much of the track as possible, just to maximise the exit speed, etc. Next corner, pretty difficult. So you see this part where the grass starts and the beginning of this little extra track. I broke basically just as I hit this part here. Now you'll see on my lap, I have my left wheels on this bit here. You don't have to do that, but I did on this lap. I think it just helps opening up the corner a bit more. You'll see me brake straight line towards the inside of this corner. I'll go a little bit deep in just to have a good angle to put the throttle down and carry speed out of the corner. So here, I'm about halfway into the corner now. I'm about 42 mile an hour, and this is where the keyword throttle comes in, and I would say the most. You'll see me for quite a while be around 85% throttle here, just to pick up the speed and not have too much understeer. I think it is by far the best way to do this corner. As soon as I felt like I had traction in my front wheels, I went on the throttle. Like I said, I was around 42 mile an hour apex speed before I picked up the throttle. This part here, get your car as much having this part of the curb as possible, and as soon as your car gets towards this darker line here, that's where I decided to turn. And you'll see as I get here, I do a little lift. I was looking for about 94 mile an hour apex speed, 93 to be safe, I'd say. Then go fully on the throttle. As long as your left wheel's on this red and white curb, you're fine. Doesn't matter if you touch a little bit of a gravel here, you won't lose too much speed in this car. Try turning early to the right here to minimise track distance. This corner. Now, I used to be all over this track limit here. I used to have my whole car outside this white line here. These days, I don't like to do it there, just because I feel like I have less grip releasing the brakes and going into the corner. I like to stay off it now and just brake in a straight line towards the corner. I feel like I can brake quite a bit later doing that, so I am minimising my braking time, you can say. I brake just after, literally just after I've gone past this bit here. As you see now, I've just gone past it, I am braking. Now, I'll pause here. Try get your right wheels like onto this red and white curb here. Just outside it maybe. I just missed having my left wheels on this green bit here. If you can do that, amazing though. I was looking for about 63 mile an hour here. Again, I don't know if it's faster to be third or fourth. I just felt more comfortable in fourth, so if that's the gear I decided to get in, because I could go full throttle, no problem. But since I got towards the outside here, I turned to the right, and you'll see me trail brake gently. Very important, gently. I missed the inside curb here, which helps again drag your car a bit towards the exit of the corner so you can carry a bit more speed. I was looking for about 66, 67 mile an hour here. Not a good S3 to be honest with you. Definitely lost at least a tenth there. Second last corner, or corners. Just gone past the 150 board, there's a 100 board. I broke directly between the two. I broke about 130 metres. I broke a touch before the halfway point between two. I'd say 130 metres. I preferred braking early to maximise the cornering and the exit for this part, because this is by far the hardest section. Not for me though, I found another corner harder. But anyway, this is definitely the hardest. I'll show you what to do once I get to the apex of this corner. So I'm braking straight line. See, I'm using the outside curb in here just to maximise the turning point. As soon as I got past the 50 board, I started to turn in. And now I am trying to face my right wheels to be as close to this green like astro bit as possible while keeping it on this red and white curb. You see this like flat part of the curb? That's where I aimed my right wheels to be. Like here. Your car might be very momentarily be in the air, but that's okay. This car has really good suspension actually. Probably the best suspension I've ever felt in any car in this game. It's very nice. Anyway, looking for about 48 mile an hour here. As soon as I get over this little bump bit, you'll see me go fully on the throttle, and I'll pause to this next part here. Here, touch the board and lap invalidated. But you want to be as close to it as possible, so you can stay on the throttle and not have too much wheel spin. Like if you turned a touch later, you'd start having your front wheels spinning a lot and losing time and grip. So you want to be as close to it as possible. Like, you cannot get much closer than that. You want to be doing that on the actual lap. That is perfect. And you'll see why I do that now, when why it's so important. See, now I'm already fully in the throttle. I don't have to lift because I'm that close to the board. And I don't have too much wheel spin doing that. Last corner, pretty tricky braking zone to be honest. But basically, I'd say a good braking reference is use it as soon as you don't see that part of the wall, brake. I used this cone as braking reference. I braked a bit before I got to it. But if you want to just use the end of the wall to brake, that's fine. You try use the overchock as well. I went a bit deep, well not deep, I turned a bit late actually. Looking for about 53 mile an hour apex speed. Try to hug the inside as well. But don't touch this part of the curve here, because I felt understeery since I went on it. And that's a lap guide. 220, 587, decent lap, 10.42 in it to be honest, but quite happy with the lap. I'll show you how to get to it and how to see a replay of it. And I do have a top 10 time, so you'll be able to follow it. Cheers. See replay of the lap I just shown. You could either go to showcase and search it. Just go to replays, make sure it's in there. Put my name in. Probably the easiest way to find it. And it is this one here. Saves my time here, so it's easy to find. To get to it and to follow my ghost, etc. It is sport mode, top right of your screen. Go to the online time trials, it will be this one since it's the first week. As soon as it's the second week, so the last 7 days, it will be towards this side. But it is next to this Honda thing at the moment. Go to it, make sure you're in the car, so I'll just pick it. Some sports car tyres, perfect tyres for this car in my opinion, I think they nailed it. Anyway, there's my time, top 7, you can check a replay here. And to follow ghost, just enter. Go to ranking board, go down to my name, follow ghost. If you want, you have to follow. I don't follow ghosts, by the way. But I know most people do. A lot of people like to follow ghosts, so make sure you have it on, and you can have it reset after each sector by clicking this. Or if you just wanted to start a certain amount of time ahead of the lap and keep it that way for the whole lap, just do that without turning that on. Half a second, however the gap. But if you want it to reset after each sector, make sure to press that as well. And if you want to follow just my ghost, make sure you have this off as well, so you don't get distracted by 2 ghosts. Just have this one on. Anyway, hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, like and sub if you want. Do not have to. I'm not forcing you. Very enjoyable actually. When I first saw this, I was like, meh, could be better. And this is the first repeated track for me on this channel, so relatively similar breaking points to the RX-7 I showed a month or 2 ago. But a very fun car. I really like it actually. Abuse the third and fourth gear in this car, third gear especially. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Like and sub, like I said. Comment if you want any help or suggestions on a corner, etc. And I'll see you for the next time trial video. Although I might post a race that I had from a daily race from early in the week. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'll see you like here next week, guys. Cheers and good luck and have fun. Goodbye.